there were unmistakable signs today of an imminent election.
The Prime Minister's dropped a big hint that she'll call the election in coming days.
Even the Governor-General thinks an election could be called within days.
Quentin Bryce was due to head overseas for 10 days. Instead, she's cutting it to 5.
So she's here at Yarralumla until lunchtime Saturday and back before the following weekend, in case the PM drops in.
Everybody sitting in front of me, the great men and women of the Canberra Press Gallery, enjoy election speculation.
And therefore I believe the election will be by the end of August.
I'm an August 21st person and called this weekend.
I would suspect it's the not-too-distant future, whatever that may mean.
Look, it's not a matter for me to announce when an election's going to be called.
I have no information whatsoever in relation to those matters.
Don't tell anybody.
We need to have an election.
I've got work to do. We've got some governing to do.
She will try and capitalise on a honeymoon period.
I will ask the Australian people for their trust to move forward.
There's no doubt that the Labor Party are gearing up, limbering up for an election.
In a further sign the federal government is in election mode, the Treasurer Wayne Swan has released an economic statement.
As the Prime Minister tries to boost her financial credentials.
We have a new PM, so I thought it was appropriate to present this economic update in a comprehensive way.
Most people out there can smell a rat.
The Prime Minister will keep the focus on the economy when she addresses the National Press Club tomorrow.
The upcoming campaign will have strong elements of clean and green, but it will be very, very lean.
Next question is from Laurie Oakes.
I know in this brave new Australia we're all supposed to move forward, but I'm going to disappoint you and look back. Is it true that Mr Rudd indicated to you that if closer to the election, polling showed that he was an impediment to the re-election of the government, that he would then voluntarily stand aside and hand over the leadership to you before the election, that when the meeting resumed, you said you'd changed your mind, you'd been informed that he didn't have the numbers in caucus and you're going to challenge anyway?
I've made it very, very clear that I will never be speaking publicly about my discussions with Kevin Rudd on that night.
The Prime Minister has a bit of explaining to do.
Things are going so badly for her at the minute. She would just need a week of clean air before calling an election, I would think.
I'd be saying, let's wait a little bit longer.
The Prime Minister is set to end days of speculation and call an election tomorrow.
I'm not engaging in election speculation. This morning I asked Her Excellency, the Governor-General, to dissolve the House of Representatives so that elections can occur for the House and half of the Senate on Saturday, August 21.
This election is about giving a great people a better government.
This election is about the choice as to whether we move Australia forward or go back.
If we stay with Labor, we'll be moving forward to more debt, more taxes, more spending and more votes.
Australia needs many changes. This is not a moment to turn back.
That's why Labor needs to move out for our country to move on.
The choice is very, very clear, and I look forward to presenting our case for judgment to the Australian people over the weeks ahead.